Let's regroup.
Okay. Come on.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Resident Evil 0 HD Remastered for the fourth part and end game to one of the best Resident Evils in the series. I know that it's been a little bit of time since I've been back, however, as I did state in the last video for part 3, I had a very, very long work week, and after tonight I will be returning to, once again, another long streak of a work week, so I will be gone for a while. However, I figured that since I have enough time to, and we're very close to the end, that we would finish the video finally and finish the game. But ahead of time, I like to thank you guys for watching these videos, as well as subscribing and following my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel, which helps me to grow, motivate myself to continue to improve. And for those of you who have been subscribing, on the top right corner or otherwise linked on my Twitch account is that it helps to financially support the future improvements that I do to these streams. And those of you who have donated on Ko-Fi, I thank you so much for that, which is also linked in the bio for every single video on my YouTube channel. Otherwise, it is located at a tab on the top of my Twitch channel page. But in the last video, we went through the rest of the underground facility and pretty much reached the end. I did have to forfeit the grenade launcher, unfortunately, because the grenade launcher was just left behind in a kind of like a church area, and it was just far too dangerous for me to go back after it, so we're only here without that weapon. But we'll see how I do. Alright, since we're so close, let's continue, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Resident Evil 0.
Oh boy, here we go again. And hopefully this is the last one. We should have a very short video on this one, hopefully, because this section of the game is actually the shortest. And at least I have gone through half of it, if not most of it, in the last video, so hopefully there shouldn't be that much longer of this one. Alright, well, now that we're here and we're up and running, I hope you guys will see the end with me tonight. Not even hope, but we will see the ending. Okay, so I left the Magnum somewhere on the ground, otherwise I must have put it in my inventory. Yep, it looks like as though I do have it with me. I do have a couple extra rounds with me. We will leave the ink ribbon here just in case. And we'll go back to Rebecca and let's see what she's got. Let's give her maybe a few bullets just in case. So let's, I guess she's not close enough. I'm surprised that even with the distance that I'm standing next to her, that it doesn't count as me being in the same vicinity as her. Okay, so let's look at the map and let's take a look at where we need to go now. So according to what we are doing, we have the first floor that is completely unexplored, as well as B9, 8, half of 7. So there's still a couple of good areas, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. So it's not that much left. Let's just roll with it, see how it goes. I do need him to be on this elevator with me. Surprising to say, oh, and I almost forgot to say Happy New Year's Eve, or otherwise Happy New Year's Day, to those of you who are in another country, and possibly it is already the 1st. So Happy New Year's to you, and I hope you enjoy your holiday. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Billy, I kind of need you to come with me, my friend. It is going pretty good. I'm glad that you can join me, Henning. I am glad that you get to join with Resident Evil 0, and I've been okay so far. This is a really bad start, by the way. It really sucks when the AI is like kind of just sitting. See, like she's just like kind of standing behind. See, is that this is the thing that I don't like about Resident Evil 0 when it comes to the AI system. They just kind of stand there and just continue shooting and shooting, and they just don't know when to stop. And if I leave them in that area, it actually leaves them vulnerable to still being attacked because it kind of counts as a separation of characters. But aside from that, I'm doing really well. I did get scammed by Uber, so I'll have to file a chargeback because that stupid ass company decided to pull a fast one on me. And you know, it was just an order that I did, and the next thing you know, I get contacted by the driver who states that the you know, place that I ordered from no longer has any food. So I'm like, he's like telling me to cancel, so I do. I cancel, and the next thing you know, I get charged like basically almost the entire full price of what I ordered when they didn't even have any food to serve to begin with. But because I was the one who canceled, Uber decides to, you know, say, oh, we're not going to refund you. So I'm like, okay, so you're basically committing fraud. So now I have to file a chargeback, and yeah, it's just a lot of mess. I was pretty pissed about it earlier. Yeah, I'm a little tired of these tyrant companies doing this shit. I do remember that this door here, yeah, it's okay, you know, it's well, it's not okay, but the point is that I will be okay, you know. You know, it wasn't like a crazy amount of money, but it was also still enough to piss me off, you know, besides the fact that the driver was, you know, kind of pissing me off to begin with. Oh crap, I didn't even know that there were zombies in here. But yeah, just, you know, stuff like that happens. What can we do? There is lots of zombies in here. Holy crap. There is quite a handful of them. Yeah, let's get away from them. I think that they're all dead now. But I did sustain some damage. It looks like both of my characters are on the lowest side of the critical, which is really bad. Aside from that, Billy Cohen does have quite a few rounds he can spare me. I forgot to drop the ink ribbon because of the last death that I had. But it's okay, I'll take it with me anyway. But yeah, Happy New Year's to all of you, and hope that you enjoy your time while I'm gone. I will be gone for... I thought I killed all of them. But I will be gone for a good while after tonight. I've already stated this before, but... yeah, it's going to be an incredibly long work week, so... hope you guys will at least, you know, be a little patient. It just gives us more time to, you know, just relax and, you know, just prepare for when the next time I return. Hopefully some of the brand new games will release around then. It's around January 15th that I'm going to have a pretty absurd amount of money to spare. So I'll be able to get a lot of the brand new games, and including possibility. I haven't really fully decided on whether I'm going to get it right away, but there is going to be one very big upgrade that I'm going to be doing. I've actually mentioned this about a month ago. Hello, Hera. I am glad to see you here. But there is going to be a very massive upgrade that I was doing. Initially, when I was stating it a couple months back, I was stating that I was going to be doing a massive upgrade to the visual quality, which I did. I managed to successfully do 1440p, which, you know, took a long time. I mean, well, it actually took me about like 3 attempts to really get it correctly. And, you know, Poppy Playtime 2, chapter, and then chapter 3, and then there was the Devil May Cry, which, you know, those were the ones that suffered a little bit. Mostly it was Devil May Cry that suffered the most. But after that, you know, just basically, you know, 1440p went well. So now I'm dealing with only the upgrade to the microphone, which I'm going to be eventually within January 15th or so, or otherwise at the latest would be February, is I'm going to be doing the final upgrade, which is going to be buying the Shure SM7B. It's one of the best microphones out there. It works perfectly for people who have like a very mid-tone, low-tone voice, which I purposely, as I've probably mentioned before, I do not talk in this tone outside of my streams. I actually purposely do it when I'm on stream to drop the tone of my voice because it sounds pretty, what do you want to say, pleasant to the ear. And so, you know, it's going to work perfectly with the Shure SM7B, which is naturally a microphone for people with a low tone voice, and it's just going to make it sound so much better. It compresses way better than this very sensitive microphone. So, you know, just hopefully that's going to go well. So this should be, let's see, we should have finished with this dump a long time ago when this all started. Did anyone expect that there would be guns blazing away like this? We weren't told a thing about these creatures attacking us at the briefing. Guess they were a surprise to the head honchos too. The things in the woods just started to attack people, and that had to be planned. I hope that, and it does sound nice, doesn't it? I mean, I'll skip this note. To be honest, we're almost at the end of the game. It's not even gonna really matter about like what anyone says in these notes anymore. I mean, we've pretty much understood like throughout the game what has been going on. The leech monsters being brand new, and not to mention how, you know, they mutated the frog creatures. We've only seen one frog creature the whole time that we've been in this game. And then we've also seen the giant lizard with the giant claws, and those things are scary as hell. We've seen the monkeys. The monkeys are very tanky, very fast, and considered one of the most overpowered enemies in any Resident Evil game with a tank. Oh my god, speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil. How about you aim for the one that is like right in front of you? I always hate it when the character automatically picks a target that's not where we are. I'm really surprised that I managed to survive that situation. It was kind of scary, not gonna lie. I'm gonna give these to Billy Cohen. Okay, let's hope that there's not gonna be any craziness right now. But yeah, I know that it's going to be a little while that I'm gonna be gone. I really feel bad about it, but you guys know that New Year's is once a time a year, and it is the busiest, if not compared to some of the other holidays out there. And so a lot of people are going to be working a lot, and unfortunate to say, it's going to stall me almost nearly a week and a half worth of like streaming, which, you know, you've already seen half the week go by. Now there's just one more to go. And you know, anybody else who's been watching recently probably knows that it is a necessary situation, and it is a needs. You know, needs are a must. And honestly, I'm not going to really be too upset about the idea that I have to work a lot just until New Year's is over, because there's actually a big benefit about the fact that it's going to land me, like I said, a pretty great amount of money that's going to help with not only getting the upgrades that I want to do in the future, but at the same time it'll help a lot with just we'll definitely save here. You can't see it, but there's actually a typewriter right here. But yeah, it's going to help a lot with not only just the future upgrades, but also with the finalization of the items that I need for the project that's going behind the scenes that's already hit its final stages. And those of you who have watched me a long time would know what that project is and how it's going to launch my income through the fucking sky. And it's already hit its final stages. I've been using all of my very careful knowledge of, you know, science and stuff like that. So, you know, it's going to be kicking off real soon. And as I've mentioned to people before, my days of like streaming with games are eventually going to, you know, be replaced with other things as well. It's not to say that I'm going to stop gaming entirely, but just the you know, there's going to be more types of content added that are going to be completely different than what people expect, you know. And I've mentioned this before, ghost hunting out in the middle of nowhere in the most haunted places that I can research up, you know, just to see if I can prove that these things exist. Oh, speaking of the frog, we definitely want to kill the frog, because if we don't, he's probably going to be in our way later, and we just do not want to deal with him. Good thing that we're, you know, still holding a shotgun right now, but I kind of wish that I had my grenade launcher. This is the reason I'm not picking up the grenade launcher ammo anymore, is because we no longer have a grenade launcher, which kind of sucks, you know. But it's okay. I like how I shot him in the nuts and he's like, oh! And apparently he has balls of steel because he is getting right off the ground. I'm trying my best to aim while I'm got my camera all up in the way. Oh look, shotgun ammo. Perfect. Yeah, this should be a rather shorter video compared to the other Resident Evils, because, I mean, the other parts of this Resident Evil, because this section of the game is the last section of the game, and in fact, once I've pretty much explored this one, and apparently the first floor. So it's just first floor, B9, B8, and that's it. That's the end of the game. Like, there's nothing left in the game. And I'm also glad that things are going according to plan as well. You know, it's just a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of stress. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dealing with things where it's been so tiring on me because of many delays of me getting home. There's always been these fights, these arguments, these people getting kicked off of the public transportation almost nearly 2 weeks straight. At least like 80% of the time when I go home from work, I'm being stalled almost a half an hour to an hour before I even usually get home, because of the fact that the, you know, security guards come on the transit, basically start, you know, arguing and you know, getting into these disputes with people who are giving them a hard time of kicking them off and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of headache. It even got so bad that I even had to start recording people, discreetly, of course, recording these situations so people would know what I'm dealing with. And I even still have one of those videos, but it's just an unnecessary thing to even show. But I have shown my coworkers so they know, like, how bad it is. Because the ones that do drive me home, it's like, you know, I feel bad for them. But, you know, this whole issue will all be resolved hopefully by February. Because I do expect, oh my goodness, what the hell is that? Is that I do expect all of these problems and issues that I've been dealing with financially to come to an end before when February hits. This is a very big problem. Oh yeah, this is a very, very big problem. Okay, so I have the shotgun, but he has my my Magnum, so let's give the Magnum over to Rebecca. Let's give the Magnum over to Rebecca again, and then let's reload his pistol. We're going to give the shotgun... Actually, you know what? Let's not even do that. Let's just see how he does. Billy, I kind of need you to start shooting. Yeah, I kind of told him to start shooting. Billy, I kind of need you to move. I kind of need you to move. Billy, I need you to, like, start moving your ass. Is he dead? Billy is still alive. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think it's dead. Thank God. I don't know if it was necessary for me to shoot him down like that, but I don't want him chasing me. And it was just kind of the safer option for me to do that. So I actually did some research on this game. Apparently, according to what I understand, the difficulty of normal was actually like a mistranslation. It was actually hard mode. So normal mode is actually hard mode is actually very hard mode, and then easy mode is actually normal. So if you guys plan to play this game on what is supposed to be a normal difficulty, you're supposed to pick easy. So I've actually been playing this game on hard difficulty according to like what is widely voted or, you know, talked about on the internet, that this game's difficulty was far superior than like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica. This was like the harder game. I had no idea that that was the case. Good thing that I took down the Tyrant just now, because honestly, he would have probably been a big problem if I didn't kill him. He would have probably came up here, probably started swinging, and then, you know, Billy would have been left behind. It would have just been a big mess. So good thing I took his ass down right now. Hopefully we'll have enough bullets to kill the final boss, because we're getting pretty close. If I do finish this a lot quicker, I might do a short second game tonight. Just something quick, you know. Since we can't pick it up, we'll just use it. And then we'll give it to Billy. We'll have Billy hold on to it, but not use it. Okay, so we gotta go back to the motherboard, which I think the motherboard was back in another room. And we'll see what we can do. Yeah, the driver kind of earlier situation made me mad as shit. Like, I totally get it, he doesn't know what I look like or anything, but still, it's just very irritating. Let me see. So, if we go to the elevator, well, I assume that's the bridge that we just came from, so we want to go this way. I kind of almost want to leave Billy behind sometimes, because, you know, it's like, he does kind of get in the way, but I'm like, oh, well, I've already gone through almost the entire game with him. So why not just still keep him around? You know, the game's almost over anyway. Here's the motherboard. So we'll put this thing on here. Tower has been restored back to the gondola. This is a gondola. Well, before we get onto the gondola, let me see. I think the typewriter was actually pretty close by, so let's go back to the typewriter. Just to give a nice save, because you guys know that I cannot stand it when I have to backtrack in the game. Due to loss of progress. Besides, it's like literally right there, I think. I hope. Oh, we are still not there. Come on, Billy, you're almost there, my friend. Let's go. I really wish I had the grenade launcher, I'm not gonna lie. But at least you know that you don't have to use it. I don't even think I've used the grenade launcher like the entire game. Literally the whole time I've been playing Resident Evil 0. There wasn't a single time I ever used it except when I was testing it against, I think some of the enemy. Oh no, I used it against the bat creature. That's right. It was the gigantic bat boss. And the bat boss was a real pain in the ass. I didn't think that the shotgun was very effective at the time, so Yeah, no, that's really the only time I really ever used it. And honestly, I went through the whole game pretty much not having to pick it up or use it. So you can beat this game without it, although it really does help to have powerful weapons. I don't even have the second shotgun with me because the second shotgun only holds 2 rounds. And honestly, it's a very slow reloading. And I don't know how much stronger it is compared to the shotgun that I'm holding right now, but chances say 2 inventory space for a 2 shotgun shell shotgun is not really that good, you know. Besides, Billy has a very powerful handgun, you know, so I think he'll be fine. Okay, so I think it's right here, if I remember. I don't know how this is gonna go with our situation, but we will see. Okay, so if I remember, we might have to go through this door right here. And then we have to send somebody inside of that crate, which will then take her completely somewhere else. I have no idea where. No, this is not right. But I think I need to leave Billy right there, if I'm not mistaken. We'll actually keep him with us for a minute. Just until I figure out where the hell we're going. Okay, so it is back upstairs. It's not in this area. I almost want to... You know what? I'm just going to tell him to wait.
Okay.
I don't like waiting on Billy Cohen. He's kind of slow. I really can't wait until Code Violet comes out. You guys know I'm like really into dinosaur games, and I know that there's a note right here, but I'm not gonna really bother reading it. Is that Code Violet? Yeah, I'm very big into dinosaur games, so I hope that it turns out really good, and even then, I'll still finish it either way, you know? And then we've also got a couple other games that are coming out in January, so I'm really excited for that. That's why I'm kind of like, you know, going through and just trying to finish off the ones that we've been kind of slowly finishing off. I actually will be doing a completely different thing in Elden Ring, because I've been using a dexterity build, as you guys know, for Elden Ring, but I actually found out that I can reset all of my stats, which is actually a good thing. And I plan to go with a completely different build to make my situation a lot better. So that's going to be a really fun little thing going on. So I'm really excited for that when I come back. There's a lever here to operate the floodgate for the dam. Okay, so that's what I expected was going to happen. That's why I left Billy behind. We don't really need to watch that cutscene. I mean, it's just a dam that's just opening up. I don't really think that that's a very important cutscene. Oh yay, that was a great 7 seconds of what? Does he come downstairs? I don't think he does. I hate those bugs. Okay, nothing dangerous in here, right? Hey, what's that, a battery? How do I... it looks like I might have to push something up there to get it down. You know what? I think I know how. Watch this. We're gonna have to go over here. Let's go get that bug. Hey, wait for that bug to come over here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Uh-huh. Wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Is there anything over here? What the hell is this tank? Looks like some kind of chemical. Yeah, why not? I don't know what blue is going to do. We'll definitely do that. Okay, we've unlocked a door. I don't remember where this door is going to go. Where the hell is this door exactly? I don't even recognize... Oh, it's in the toxic waste area. I remember this room. It was a pretty far off... that was like really early in like this area when I explored it in the last video. Okay. I kind of remember where I'm at. Kind of. Don't really remember it, but, you know, I kind of remember it. Let's go back to that one room that I came from. The one that had the battery. Let's go see what it's about. And then we also have to send Billy out to do his, you know, thing at the bridge. He only has a pistol on him, so I'm kind of concerned for his safety. It's locked from the other side, really. Okay, well, let's go back here. And Billy has pretty low HP. So now we gotta go and send him over to the bridge. Over to the bridge. Where the hell is the elevator? What happened to the elevator? What happened to my elevator? Oh, you know what? I think we have to get Rebecca. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have to go get Rebecca to go throughout the facility. And she's gonna have to bring the elevator back down. Damn, that's like that's a long ass distance. That's hella long. The hell? Yeah, that is really long. What the? Well, actually, you know what? No. She's like right there. Yeah, look at that. Okay, well, let's try this. Oh, you're kidding me. You're joking. But that's the bridge. Oh, you know what? I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm stupid. I was gonna say that seemed like that was gonna be a long-ass distance for me to have to go all the way over there. But no, we just walk all the way over here. We just unlock the door from the other side and Rebecca will be right there. No. Let go of me. What the fuck you doing? Boo. Shoot his ass. Why wouldn't you shoot the tongue? He just wanted a taste of his foot, that's all. He just wanted to scare me. It was just a jump scare. Okay, so I think Rebecca is right here. We'll also give him his pistol ammo. There we go. Now we'll just have Rebecca come out. So I wonder if Billy can lift Rebecca to grab the battery.
Follow me.
Okay.
Let's try that. Okay, well, let's go over to Rebecca. And let's go see if she can, like, I don't know, have climb on his shoulders or something. Because we didn't have anything to really push as an object. Yes. And that's what I thought. Okay, we got the battery. Now we gotta go back to the forklift. Well, let's get the hell out of here. We definitely are gonna get the hell out of here. Yes, this was a very bad trap. Very, very, very bad. Billy, I hope you're behind. I hope you're following me. Oh, thank God, at least he's here. Oh shit. Did you see that? He almost got... Damn. He almost got me. Fucking asshole. I'm out. Okay, well, you know what happens when we're out of bullets, right? I'm gonna combine it here. We're gonna switch over to the shotgun. We're going to equip it because Rebecca is actually getting, or should I say, I'm getting very close to the end of the game. So we should be okay, right? Okay, so B9, because we're all done with B8, 7, 6, 5. So we have just 1 and 9. That's it. It's just 1 and 9. We do have to go this way. We are forced to go this way. It's locked. Okay, well, magnetic card reader. I don't have that. I have to go and do the battery. Did that just say empty? Well, how the hell do you charge the battery? I don't remember anything in this game that recharges a battery. At all. Not a single thing. Okay, so let me see. We can't go back from the elevator system. And if I go upstairs, I can leave out that... Okay, so we do have to go back where the bugs are. God dang it. Oh, man. Are you serious? I have to go back where the bugs are? Ah, why do they always gotta make things so complicated? Yep, this is a bug room. And as far as I can tell, do I have anything that... Nope, that's it. Because I don't remember anything in this game. Where I... Yeah, okay, well... God damn it. Just run upstairs. Billy, are you following me? I hope you are. Hope it counts. Okay, Billy is still here with us. That's good to know. Okay. We need... What was in that room that was behind me again? You know what? I don't even remember if there's anything battery related over here. Just take a look real quick. Like I said, there's so many damn rooms in this game. Can't remember where everything is. In this area, this was just, okay. Okay, that's it. That's all there is. And then we're done here. We don't need to lower the bridge or up the bridge anymore. No need to use it anymore. Gondola has arrived. Okay, well then we do have to take the long way. Let's go take the long way. Really glad that I'm finally getting through Resident Evil 0. This game gave me a lot of heartache, not gonna lie. It didn't make me angry, not a single time, except maybe the big bat. You know, that was a very unusual situation dealing with the big bat, but you know, this game is just more kind of like, it makes me have like anxiety because all the monsters in this game, like a good portion of them, are pretty powerful. Like the leech monster, the apes, the amphibians give me kind of the EBGBs. You know, we have the gigantic frog, you know. The leech monster is probably the worst one out of all of them, though. I don't think that anything tops off the leech monster. That thing is pretty fucking scary. Let me see what we got. Okay, so the water is in here. Nothing I can do to, like, lower the water in here. Oh, you know what? I know what this is. It's that bridge that I crossed. Yeah, that's right, because I was doing that stupid box puzzle which I'm really glad that I figured it out on my own. It took me like 13 minutes to figure it out though, but I'm pretty sure a lot of other people, so this is, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have actually looked up that puzzle and I figured it out. Okay, so we can put a battery here, but it says it's empty though. Yeah, see, you can't do anything. What about that blue liquid that I mixed? Can I do that? Damn it. Blue chemical. Okay, doesn't seem like it's useful on its own, so that means we have to go find another tank. And it needs to be a tank that I can, you know, like the blue tank that we found, there's probably another one somewhere. And it's gonna have, like, the chemical for the battery. I'll just let Billy Cohen do his thing, because he has the pistol. You are shooting, right? I just figured I would help him with at least one bullet. Just one. Oh, Jesus, not you again. Okay, so this is where we're at. And nothing's over here. No gas tank. We can check over here to see if there's anything. We have a door, and then whatever's upstairs. Upstairs goes to a room that just goes in a roundabout. I don't recall having a gas tank there, so we'll be fine. I wonder where this green gas tank is. If there is a green gas tank. Oh, Jesus. Well, seeing that there's monsters here, I assume that this is a good sign for us that we are probably going the correct direction. Is Billy gonna come with us, or is he just gonna... Okay, now he's gonna come with us. Yeah, I think we're going the correct direction, because if there's monsters respawning, it probably means it's an area that we may have to go back to. Is there any kind of gas tank in here? No gas tank, but we can get a save in at least. I feel like the gas tank was like pretty close by where the blue tank was. I just have a funny feeling like it is. I don't know why, just I do. You know, it absolutely amazed me, like how much people saw the Pinocchio video that I did, that I uploaded. Because I like went to the Pinocchio movie, and I looked up my favorite scene, you know, on the movie. I had to like screen record it, and then basically like you know, upload it. But it really seemed like it reached a pretty big portion of audience. It actually accumulated more watch hours than most of my videos, which was absolutely absurd. I mean, it even competed against my videos of Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, which actually did really well. And I'm surprised how much watch hours came from just that one 3-minute video. But, you know, just, it was really interesting to see that happen. I do really love that Pinocchio. It's the one that I mentioned was the best one from when I was playing Lies of P. Okay, let's take this down. So okay, so here's my thing. Curious where this battery acid is. I can't... Is this a battery recharge? Hey, look. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's beyond repair? What do you mean beyond repair? It's a small generator. Small generator appears beyond repair. So we have to look for a generator? Or are we looking for gas tanks? Guess we'll find out. guess we'll find out. Why not go up here and let's find out? Because I didn't see a gas tank or a generator in any of the other areas. Circuit breaker destroyed seems to be coming from backup power supply. Okay. It could be anything for all I know that's going to recharge this goddamn thing. Let's find out. Quickest way is to look it up, right? RE0 battery fluid. So according to the battery fluid is diluted sulfuric acid. It is obtained when a empty battery, okay, so it says turns into a high power battery. Battery fluid does not pure directly in the game. You can obtain it by combining sulfuric acid with the industrial water. The industrial water is on B8 in the treatment plant, so we need to go up one floor, and it is somewhere in this area. And somehow I have a funny feeling like it might be on that room on the bottom left. The one that I completely did not think was going to be the room that I needed to go to. But before we do that, yeah, it looks like we might have to go to that area. Damn, I didn't even actually think it was going to be there. We have to go back through the bug room again. Then we have to come back, because we have to do like the... We would have to do the, probably, and I wouldn't put it past me that it didn't, because honestly, they spill so many things into the ocean, it's absolutely crazy. Like how much stuff is getting into the ocean these days. Really sad, because we're consuming a lot of this. When we catch fish, like, you know, they're not gonna put the fish through like a freaking sterilization process, you know, and so we're just eating and drinking all of this garbage, you know, so that's where the magnetic card goes. Yeah, we're just eating and drinking all of this garbage, and they do very poor filtration and purification to a lot of these things that we consume. You know, they like try to promote, oh, Aquafina is the best, or Dasani water's the best, but the next thing you know, it has really shitty pH level, almost close to acidic, you know? It's pretty sad. Even Smart Water is the same way. Very pure shit water, you know? Okay, so let's see. If we are on B8, that means that it has to be somewhere here. Please be in this room. I really hope it's in this room. And nothing happens. It appears to be broken. So, stairs are broken. You'll have to find another way. What do you mean another way down? Where the hell's the water? I thought it said that the water was here. What the? So this one is called industrial water. Industrial water comes from #1 laboratory treatment plant. And according to the map, which is written in Japanese, I can't read Japanese. What the f... I can't read Japanese. God damn it. Please tell me it's here. This has water, right? Water has to be here. This is water. This is water. Bitch, you better fucking bend your ass over and grab this damn water. This is the wet floor. How do I get industrial water? Oh my god. If I don't get myself industrial water from this area that obviously clearly has running industrial water, I'm going to be not very happy. You better get that goddamn... Oh. Only in situations like this are we ever going to run into... Okay, you know what? Fucking whatever. I really feel like sometimes they... So, according to GameFAQs, you need to combine the red and blue chemical and industrial water or purified water. I think the blue is in the room where the cockroach was. Red is in 2 rooms before second tyrant fight, and go up the ladder, and the red room will be up there. You guys are totally wrong, because I actually went there and I didn't find shit. You know what? Nobody knows anything. No one ever knows anything. I swear I look up half of these answers and I always have to figure it out myself. This is why I have to edit my videos, because these fucking imbeciles make all these guides and they throw out bullshit answers off the top of their head, and they don't ever know what the hell they're talking about. Please tell me that this counts as water. This don't count as industrial water? You can't just mix it in your mixing set? This is some bullshit. Oh yeah, this is some bullshit. Well, I guess we're just gonna run around until we find it. I don't even know where the hell it is. I literally cannot get a straight up answer. God damn it. You can't just grab water, you know, in this game. You can't just pick up anything. Any kind of water. No, you have to do things specific to the game. Okay, well, I don't see any kind of tank in here. Yeah, there's no tank in here. No tank in here. I don't even remember seeing it. You know, actually, wait a second. Wasn't there a green tank that I saw earlier? I was pretty sure that I did see a green tank of some kind. I don't know. I think it's over here. Go back. Billy. I was almost certain that I saw a tank somewhere in this area. I might be wrong, but it's better than not looking at all, right? Besides, I can always reload my save if I have to, till I find out where it is. So what's past this door? It leads us to some kind of room. This is the treatment plant. I didn't even realize it tells you the names at the top of the screen. I never really thought about it. Look, treatment plant, right at the top. But it doesn't tell you which, you know, what are the names of the rooms. Maybe it's in here. It could be. I haven't been in this room in a while. Oh, this is the... Oh, well, it obviously isn't in the save room, so maybe... Where the hell... Oh my god, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna run around in circles all freaking night, aren't I? Okay, so... Combine it with the fluid. Okay, so where the hell is battery fluid? Battery fluid comes from... We're about to find out. So green chemical is a stripping agent. You can also combine it with blue chemical to create sulfuric acid. So the chemical itself has no use by itself. However, if you combine it with green chemical, you can create stripping agent and use it. And then you have to combine it with blue chemical, which creates the sulfuric acid. However, when it comes to the location of where it is, it's all the way back at the operating room of laboratory, first floor, B1. And that's way over here at B1. You can't get back here. Can't get back to this location. That's impossible. There's no absolute way in hell. But there is this first floor. We never checked it, right? So let's see if we can. So... Wait, this elevator goes to different facilities, doesn't it? You know what? Doesn't this go to different facilities? Didn't level 1 go back to the mansion or something? Level 2 went to like a... I don't know, a whole different area. You know what? I think that this... Okay, so this is the factory area. Okay, so we don't want to be here. So let's go to number 2. Okay, so there is a way to traverse back to some areas. Why would they even think about you having to do this? Like, to create battery fluid? That's insane. I mean, that's like a lot of backtracking to be creating a battery acid. It's no wonder I couldn't find this damn battery acid. So I thought that... Hey look, pistol ammo. Cool. Pistol ammo. Okay, so what is this area? The factory. We have to go to B1. We are at B1, but we need to go to laboratory. How do I get to the laboratory area again? Because that's where the stripping agent is, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to get back there. This is the factory. Let me see. Factory has the train station. Let's go back to the train. Let's go see. Because I haven't taken the train in a while. This might actually be my opportunity to possibly figure it out. Hopefully he's dead. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. We're gonna get the other one. Billy, I need you to shoot. I need you to shoot. This is absolutely... Oh, hey, look at this. This is absolutely crazy. That you have to backtrack this far to find it. Okay, so we need to have Billy do it. But Bill, actually, no, he can't combine herbs, so let's actually give him... I have to stand right next to him. I have to stand right next to him. And then we're going to give him my pistol, because I don't need my pistol. God, I have never seen such a tedious task to beat this game. I don't even remember this being part of, like, the tedious task of beating this game. Okay, well, we got the door unlocked, so now we can take the train, which should take us back to the laboratory, I think. I was pretty sure that it does. It looks like we can board it, so that's a good thing. That's a good start. We can? Holy crap, you actually do have to do that? You know how many hours people probably spent trying to frickin' figure this out before guides were even a thing? What the hell? How would anybody know that? How would anybody have figured that out? I would have never thought about doing that. Not going back there. Hell no. We're back at the laboratory, so we need to go to the upper floor, which is in the hallway. We have to take the elevator system, or we can take the... You know what? We can take the ladder. Yeah. We can take the ladder, and it should lead us straight over to the green chemical which will create the sulfuric acid. Yeah. God damn it, Billy. God. Billy. Billy. You are freaking serious, Billy?
Resident Evil 0.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh my God. Billy. You fucking asshole. You are joking with me, Billy. Dude, you need to stay your ass here. And I'm taking this shit with me. I don't fucking want you around me. You need to stay your ass here. Holy crap, you are joking right now. Okay, let me think. Okay, so quickest way back. Yeah, okay.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's so stupid. Holy shit. That makes me so upset. All for battery fluid, man. All for battery fluid. All just so I can get access to a magnetic card that's going to give me access to final area or something like that. I don't know. It's just stupid. You did not seriously land that hit on me. You did not. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, this is the only reason why I really like the more, what do you want to say, like updated graphics and updated Resident Evil games, is because I like the ability of free movement, you know? I like to be able to move 360 degrees, complete smoothness, no issues whatsoever, you know? Because I'm telling you, when you get into games like this, it's so like frustrating to navigate through the game. Having to battle monsters and see, like, you know, you see how like quickly she doesn't like move when I try to turn her around, you know? Like, how are you supposed to bait a monster if you can't even 360 turn quick enough to do that? I never understood the concept of it. Alright, well, let's go back to level 2, this time without Billy Cohen. Pick up these ammos. I even explained this in like part 1 or part 2. Picking up items in this game, very annoying. Very annoying. Compared to any other Resident Evil game, I think that this one was always so frustrating because like the targeting system for picking up an item is just so absurd. You have to be spot on the dot. And you can't be standing directly on the item either. This will not play in your favor. He definitely fires the weapon way quicker than Billy Cohen does. Hey Risha, how are you? And I am doing okay for tonight, you know? I just got done dying to a pretty absurd situation though. But the thing is that I am back, and hopefully I can do what I came here to do, because I'm this close to the end of the game, like literally like this. And yeah, so far so good. I got You know, I talked about it earlier in the video, but I got scammed by Uber. So I have to file a chargeback. She will not pick up these handgun bullets. Yeah, it was the most infuriating thing of today, but aside from the fact that I just died to a really infuriating situation just now, when I have to backtrack this far just to get one specific chemical in the game, just to continue to the final part of the game, which I think is really ridiculous. I feel like this zombie is going to get up off the ground. I can't say why, but I have a funny feeling that it's going to happen. Alright, if I'm lucky, I'll be able to get up this ladder and not die to the leech. Yeah, and honestly, the camera angles get me killed, or can get you killed, very, very easily. It really messes a lot with your movements in this game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the movements in this game with these camera angles are pretty atrocious. Like, you could be running to the right and holding the stick to the right, suddenly the camera angle changes and now you're running north while you're doing that, and it's really funky how it operates. Very, very funky. Yeah, it can be quite annoying. So, cool thing. Did you just see how the grenade launcher's right there? Well, as much as I would love to get it, I don't think I'm allowed to use the hook shot to get down to the lower floor. I don't think it's actually possible to, so I don't think I'm able to somehow get back, but I try. Yeah, there's no way possible. I don't think I'm able to just jump down to a lower floor, unfortunate to say. So we will not be able to get the grenade launcher even though it's literally right there in front of our face. I don't think they allow you to jump into the ground because if you somehow don't have the hook shot on you when you attempt to do that, it will soft lock you from continuing the game. Okay, so here we are. No, you didn't. What did you say that was? Dripping agent. I thought... Oh, my aching tentacles. They said green and blue creates sulfuric acid. Green and blue. It's supposed to create sulfuric acid. It created the wrong one. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. I had to come back here for the red chemical anyway. Wherever the hell this stupid red chemical... I don't believe this. Do you know how absurdly annoying this game is right now? Like, right now. It is the worst. Like, I'm so upset at this game right now. So upset. This is like absolutely bullshit. There's a stupid red chemical. Okay, well, okay, so we have what? Why do we have green chemical? I said to give me red chemical, dumbass. No. No, 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 no. How do you get rid of this? Get it out. What do you mean it forms green? Why the hell is... Oh. What do you mean that red... Why can't I get rid of the green? What the hell is this bullshit? So you can't like go back? You can't mix blue and red together. You can't just get rid of it. It says in the official guide. Appreciate you gamers who never take any help and play the game. You know, and I try my hardest to figure these things out on my own. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I put my full-on effort into it, but when shit like this happens, it makes me want to pull my hair out. Because of the absolute atrocious garbage that I have to deal with in this game. I mean, this is absurd, what I am dealing with right now. Absurd. The unknown red chemical appears to have no use. If you combine it with green chemical, you create stripping agent, and if you use blue chemical with red chemical, it creates sulfuric acid. That is what was supposed to happen. So we have to go back one final time, and we have to run back here again for the third time and take the blue chemical and touch the red chemical and create the frickin' battery acid and then run back and finish the game. Oh shit.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Oh my god, this has got to be the most absurd situation I have ever seen. Absolutely crazy. Really ridiculous. Okay. You know what? We're taking it with me, the battery. We're taking it with me. I am taking this thing with me, and I'm leaving my shotgun shells behind. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I do. I just have not ever done this part before, because apparently it has been changed in the HD remastered compared to the original. I'm not sure if that's true, but I have seen games where when they've been remastered or remade or reimagined or whatever the heck, they change things. And it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, because then there's misinformation all over the whole entire internet. You know? I know this for sure in some of the old games that I've played. They have changed things. You know, I try to turn that corner so quick, I swear. I turn that corner so quick. So quick, and he still lands that hit on me. It's so stupid. Like, you literally saw me go around the corner and somehow his arm still manages to hit me. It is just so stupid. I will never play Resident Evil 0 ever again. Just laying that out on the table. I mean, this is the last time. One and only last time. Perfect quality. Pretty perfect playthrough for the most part, up until, like, I think it was like the end of part 3 where I kind of messed up a bit. You know, because I missed out on the grenade launcher. I'm running around trying to get this chemical for the freaking battery, and I picked the wrong chemical because, according to the internet, it was the wrong chemical. Yeah, but we're almost there. I'm almost there. It's almost over. After I get that magnetic card, I think it's literally just beat the game. Okay, so please grab these handgun bullets. At least we only obnoxiously have to do this one final time. Let's run back. Okay, he's dead. No, what the 4 shots, he didn't go down? It's like they always have different, I don't know, health bars or something. Like all the zombies have like different health bars. Okay, here we go. We've got this. We are this close to finishing the game. We can do this. We only have to see the ending one time. Thankfully, there's no alternate endings to Resident Evil 0, as far as my memory concerns me. Now, will I ever return back for the 100 leech challenge? Yes, I will. Someday, when I feel up to doing the 100 leech challenge. You know, just to, you know, just, I don't even want to beat it. You know, I just want to play it and get as far as I can. I have actually gotten all 100 before, but I died during a time I was carrying the 100th leech, because you technically don't have any inventory space once you have 100 leeches. You have enough for like one weapon and that's it. By that time you're most likely only holding a pistol or something, you know? And it was a very, very stupid thing to happen. I have actually gotten all the rewards before on all the other leech requirements. Like there's like one for like 10 leeches, one for like 20 leeches, and all you have to do is just go out the front door once you have that many leeches, and it gives you that one specific reward. Yeah. That's that's true. They will get up off the ground. It's so crazy how that happens. Like some of the old Resident Evil games, they can be pretty absurd. I mean, I've seen rocket launchers do what it's supposed to, and we got the sulfuric acid. No way. You are joking. You are joking. You are joking. There's another chemical? There's another chemical for this? No. No. What the hell other chemical is there? I thought that's it. That was supposed to be it. Are you freaking serious? Oh my god. What the hell is this? You are shitting me. Okay, so sulfuric acid needs to be mixed with industrial water. Industrial water is located in laboratory treatment plant B8. We have to go to B8. You mean treatment plant of B8, which is in the middle room, closest to where the door is. So we have to go back there anyway. I mean, like, to literally progress to the end of the game, it's right in front of the magnetic door. Okay, so that's actually not a bad thing. But okay, here we go. But, you know, still, you know how infuriating that is? That I was completely unaware of that? I mean, like, I never ever really usually have to look up things, but when it comes to critical moments like this, yeah, yes, I will. Because I don't have all the time in the world. Hey, at least think of it this way. At least your guys are not the ones who have to play this infuriating game. It's me who does, right? I feel like this zombie is really gonna get off the ground and like come after me. I don't know why. I have a funny feeling. This game is isn't it? Can you imagine? Oh my god, I hate all these camera angles. I cannot stand them. I hate camera angles in some of these old games. I'm telling you, it's such an absurd thing that you have to deal with, because it really messes up with your movement. So if I'm going to the right, like I'll push it to the right, sometimes it'll make the character move like, I don't know, like in weird ways. Like I can't really explain it, but like sometimes I will be going one direction and I'll be holding the right button, but the character's going down while I'm holding the right button because of the way that the camera angle swaps. And so when you're running away from zombies and you're being actively attacked in a situation, it actually can stall you because I'm trying to turn a corner, but the camera angle functions weird. And sometimes I'll be going like, oh, okay, I gotta switch it over to the left. I go left and it goes back to the other screen, which makes me go a different direction. It's so freaking retarded. You know, it's so bad. I'm telling you, these old ones, they have flaws. They do. But it's okay. Because you know what? Game is close to being done. I just wish I had my grenade launcher, that's all. That's all I wish that I had. If I had my grenade launcher, I'm pretty sure I would wipe floor clean. You know, I'd wipe the monsters clean off the damn ground, you know? But it's okay. Okay, so we just have to get into that room where Billy is. And then pretty much... let me see. Let me confirm that. We need to go into that room, up the ladder, into that room towards where Billy Cohen is, and that takes us over to this area, which takes us down into this area, which takes us down into this area, which we want to get to B8 though. And B8 is accessible from B8 from B9. Okay, so we are going from B8, B7, okay, so we do have to go to Billy Cohen. Okay, so we do have to go to Billy Cohen and then run to the east of where Billy Cohen is. Exactly. That's exactly the best way you could put it. Like, you see, I'm holding the down button right now. You see that? And she was moving north. I was holding the down button, she's moving north. That's what I'm saying, you know? That's the crap I can't stand about this one. I was holding the down button, I'm going up. How the hell did that make sense? It doesn't. But we sure are going to be saving, that's for sure. Because once we once we regroup... Oh my gosh, I don't even know my own English today. Once we regroup with Billy Cohen, we are safe and sound. Alright, Billy. I came a long ways, my friend. I came a long freaking ways. Alright, get back your shit. And we will use the last ink ribbon. Shall also equip him with his weapon. And we will give this one back to Rebecca. And we will also use... Okay, so my OCD is going to get to me. I know that you guys are going to be annoyed by it, but I have OCD. You know, I have my pistol in a weird spot. Okay, now we can save. And then we can finish the game. Because we are now finally at the end. Oh my god, what an irritation that was. Just remember, guys, do not mix the green and the blue. Okay, the green and the blue is for the stripping agent. The red and the blue, red and blue, which is the color of purple, okay, creates sulfuric acid, which oddly does not make sense because sulfuric acid in this game is either clear or gray. And I really can't tell if that's gray or black or clear. And it looks black or charcoaly. But somehow red and blue makes charcoal. Logic. Right? Logic. Okay, why is Billy Cohen not following me? God damn it, man. You're making my life hard right now. You know, as somebody who really, really loves science and physics and logic and all this other crap,
Let's regroup.
Roger.
games like this make me lose my mind. Okay, so we are at B6. It's like the rotation. Yeah, exactly. We are learning chemistry and physics together, and this game defies all of what is supposed to be chemistry and physics and logic. Everything about it. Nothing makes sense in the Resident Evil world. Nothing. Okay, we need to go into this elevator together, because if he's not on the elevator, it locks him out and separates him from me. Okay, we are now at B8. We are at B9. How the hell does that get from B7 to B9? Or was I on B8 already? I have no idea. Either way, once I go up there, I go up the stairs. And we're there. And then we can finally get the magnetic card, use the magnetic card, get to the final boss, be done with Resident Evil 0. Don't ever touch this game ever again unless I'm doing the 100 Leech challenge. Just to, you know, play it. The Leech challenge is like a few hours, so it makes up for like one whole video. You know, not a lot of people have successfully done the Leech challenge because it gets really hard later. I'm not kidding you, it gets stupidly hard. It is such a difficult section of the game. But it gets you like infinite ammo, infinite rocket launcher, all kinds of things. Ow. No, don't kill him. Can you imagine if I died right there? Do you know what that would mean? I would have had to start all the way back where I last saved, which is after I got back here to Billy Cohen. Okay, so the stripping 8. Okay, so the industrial water is supposed to be in this room, according to what I understand. But where in this room? It was right there. It was right there. It was right there. My big head, this right here, was blocking the way. No wonder I couldn't freaking see this thing. No wonder I couldn't find it. Oh, you son of a bitch. I couldn't see it. Because remember, I see what you guys see. I didn't even know it was there. The whole time. Damn. Oh my god, we got the frickin' battery finally. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're almost there, people. We're almost there. Okay, so let me think. Where the heck is the I think it's outside this door. Yeah, Yeah, it's like somewhere down this direction is where the forklift is. And then we get the magnetic card, then we gotta run back here, go into that door with the magnetic strip, and then pretty much put an end to this. So it should be somewhere in this area somewhere. Yeah, he's limping. He's like taking his sweet time. He's like, we're almost at the end of the game. We don't need to rush. What do we need to rush the game for? No. Okay, here we are. We finally reached it. God dang, that's gonna require a massive edit, that's for sure. Alright, so we are here at the dang forklift after hell and back. Okay, it is usable. We shall not push the button.
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, you stay there. And then we will make Billy Cohen push the button. Yes. Switch back to Rebecca. And now we can go back and officially see the end game. God, that was utter hell to do all this. I mean, that was really obnoxious. I don't think I've ever seen any Resident Evil game do that before. Not that, like, crazy. Not even Code Veronica ever did that to me. I don't think. I went through Code Veronica pretty easily. For the most part. Except when Steve was trying to kick my ass. Remember that? Steve? The little Leon S. Kennedy, like, freaking, like, scrawny looking cousin emo kid. Yeah. And he turned into a big old monster. One of these days. No, you're gonna follow me.
This way.
Okay.
Is that, I really wouldn't mind redoing Code Veronica one of these days, but that'll come later. Probably be one of the last of the Resident Evils I play, since I wanted to end on a memorable time. Okay, so now we want to go downstairs, and the magnetic strip door will be here. And here is not the door, but it is on the other side of this room. Alrighty, here we are. Hopefully we'll get some ink ribbons in this next room. We will use this. Alright, yes, get it out of my inventory. Okay, here we are. Hopefully no crazy monsters start coming out. What's that on the ground? Magnum? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's just beautiful. I might have enough bullets to kill the final boss. I mean, it will definitely speed up the final boss for sure. If anything, at least speed up the final boss. You know? You actually have a cutscene. Holy crap.
Welcome, young one. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you?
This guy's a loser. He is changing?
No, you can't be. What's going
Oh,
on?
it was just a disguise the whole time.
10 years ago.
It's like I suddenly became an old man. I've always wanted to be a young, scrawny, long-haired man. Start singing at a very high-pitched tone. It was a fun time. Oh, how I am so young in the heart.
Ah, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
So William Burkeem stole the ideas from Dr. Marcus. Oh. Interesting. So Burkeem was always an asshole. Always has been.
However, something wondrous happened.
Let me guess, he turned into a leech.
It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live.
He's like,
Now
I've
I
become
will have
such
my
a
revenge
beautiful
on
man
Umbrella,
with long
and
hair.
the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
I hate this guy. Ew. Ew. That's nasty. Ew, look at what he's turning into. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh my god, what the hell is that? Are we supposed to kill him now? Please do not get me into a fight right now. Getting me into a fight right now. Right now. I have no HP. I have no HP. Are you freaking serious? Right now. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Ow, ow. I'm out. I'm all out. I'm all out. No, no. I'm all out. Right now. Wait, is he dead? Yes! Yes! I survived by an inch. That was an inch. Not even that close. Oh my god, I was in danger for both. If I got hit one more time, I would have died. I thought I was gonna die. Holy crud. Please don't get me killed. Please, whatever you do, just don't get me killed.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
I can't believe I survived that. Holy crud. Wait, he needs a key. We gotta give him a key. Give him this one. And we'll go over here. Let's put this key in here. Oh. What does it matter which key goes to which? God dang it. Wonder if there was like an alternate way to kill that boss. Can you imagine trying to knife fight that boss? Can you imagine trying to do a knife run on that boss? You see how many magnum rounds I put into him? 16 magnum rounds. And all those shotgun shells, plus Billy Cohen using the critical handgun. And it still took all of that just to take him down. I couldn't even imagine doing a knife run. Couldn't even imagine it. I would go crazy. Oh yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We are actually finally going to Okay, so we will have her give him this. And then we'll mix those herbs. Give me the shotgun shells. And we'll mix those herbs. I really wish I had my grenade launcher right now, I'm not gonna kid you. We have one healing item, and we have no magnum rounds at all. This is really bad. Not a good thing at all. Guess we can kind of give that to her. I don't really know if she's gonna really need it, but it's better than nothing. Let's check over here to make sure we haven't missed anything. Okay, so it looks as though we have everything. We're just gonna have to save. We'll save in a different slot just in case. Because you never know what's gonna happen, right? Could be soft locked into this situation. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough bullets to be able to handle this guy if there is a boss fight. Because look, I have no magnum rounds. I have nothing. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to have enough bullets for this situation, but we'll try. Don't imagine we're gonna need this. And we'll give the healing item. Actually, you know what? We'll just keep it on her. Alright, we're ready? Please tell me that this is the end of the game. I mean, that boss already was a boss. Already. Oh.
What?
Why did I think I was gonna have it easy?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh boy.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
I have no magnum rounds though. I have no more magnum rounds. Can't you give me like a special rocket launcher gun for this situation? No. 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 What is this? How do I do this? Oh, hell no. That's insane. Please tell me that Billy Cohen can do something about this. He can't. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Look at that boss. He's like spraying acid like freaking everywhere, and his camera angles are messing me up. I can't even see where I'm going. So what about this chain right here? Can I do something with this? You can't do anything with that either? Are you serious? I cannot, like, with these camera angles. It is so bad. Billy, I kinda need you over here. So how do you, like, get the chains to turn? Because they're not turning, see? I can't turn any of them. Billy, I need you to, like, come with me, damn it. I don't know if this is, like, a tactic I can use. Is, like, right here. I don't think it's gonna work, though. Seems that I can kind of cheese him in this spot. Yeah, he seems confused. Look, I might be able to cheese him right here. Holy shit, I might actually be able to cheese him right here. This might actually work. This might work. It worked! No way! It worked! Did I really win?
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Follow me.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up!
You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Okay, remove the lock. Okay, so the 4 locking mechanisms in the room must be activated southwest, northwest, so down, up, southeast. Southwest, northwest, southeast, and west. Okay. Southwest. Billy, 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 you're standing right next to me. You're standing right next to me. Billy, get the hell out of here. Oh, am I playing as Billy? No. I was doing okay. I actually forgot I even had a healing item. I do. I have a healing item and I completely forgot I had one. No. Are you serious? I was doing so well. So I just have to cheese him, like, on the staircase. I don't know how I figured that out, but it was working really well, actually. Okay, so we are going to cheese the boss again. We should give... I don't know, can't believe I don't have any more Magnum rounds. We should give this to Billy, just in case. We don't know. We might need it. Okay, Billy, come on. Alright, let's do this again. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run. We're gonna run this way, the other way. This is not good. I am soft locked in this location. Are you freaking serious right now? I cannot move past him. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, get the hell out of the way. Oh man, I am soft locked in here. Billy, I kind of need you to give me this thingamabobber, and you can't even give it to me. God damn it. What are you doing, Rebecca? Oh my god, you cannot get items from him. You can't even get items from him. This is so stupid. This has to be by far one of the most ridiculous situations of Resident Evil right now. Okay, here we go. This is like absurd. Who am I playing as? I'm playing as Billy Cohen. Okay, so we are Billy. We are going to need to, I don't know, like distract the monster somehow. Distract the monster somehow. Distract. What the fuck? What the hell?
Resident Evil 0.
Oh my god. What the fuck? What is this shit? Why does this game have to do this? What is this? Oh my lord. Maybe Billy should have the shotgun, huh? Maybe Billy needs the shotgun. You know what? Give me the fucking shotgun. This is so stupid. Rebecca, you can hold on to that or something. I don't know. Do something with it. Just freaking... whatever. This is like so crazy. I should play as Billy. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this time we don't soft lock ourselves into the location. Okay, so open up the map. We need to go to the right.
The self-destruct
go up this ladder.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I cannot see where Rebecca is. I don't even know where she is right now. Okay, Rebecca is up here with me, where I need her to be. I need Rebecca to get the hell out of my way.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Okay, so here we go.
Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
This is working. This is good. Okay, hold on one second. This is good.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Rebecca, get the hell out of here. You're just getting yourself hurt.
Repeat.
Die. Is he doing this thing now?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Shit.
Repeat.
Damn it. Why is he, like, taking so much longer to die? He never takes this long. There we go. Okay.
The self-destruct system has been activated. Personnel evacuate immediately.
Hey, come over here, dumbass. Come over to me. Yeah. Be distracted by me. Okay, so she's running. That's one.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Where's he going?
immediately.
He's chasing her. No, don't go after her. Come after me, dummy. Where are you going? Get over here, fool. I'm out.
Destruct system
No way, I'm out.
activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
You can't even switch characters. You can't switch characters. Rebecca, you better frickin' move. Rebecca, please. Rebecca, please. Girl, you better run.
System has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
God damn it, please don't. Oh my lord, man, this is like, wow. You cannot switch characters, okay? It is not possible for you to switch characters because whenever I try to switch to Rebecca, it says you can't do it. So technically, it's like, what the freak, you know? Oh, my god. Wow, this game is actually like really absurdly annoying. I'm not kidding you. No, we may as well just like give everything to Billy at this point, like all the guns and everything. I ran out of all my shotgun ammo. Like, are you freaking kidding me? How the hell do you run out of shotgun ammo? And Rebecca's like, she just needs the healing item. Like, and she needs to like stay the hell away from me, you know? Because she like, I have to get her up on the stairs and like just leave her there or something. She just needs to be away from me. Come on, girl. What the freak is wrong with you?
Evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Where even is she?
You stay here.
I don't even know if that's hurting him, but it definitely looked like it is.
The
It really looks like it is hurting him though.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Come on. Come on. How's Rebecca looking? She needs to heal.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
Okay, this is good so far. We just gotta distract the monster. Come over here, dumbass. Follow me. Is he following me? What are you doing? Follow me. Okay, this is good.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I feel like I'm going into a corner right now. I need to get up that ladder.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Damn it.
Repeat.
Okay, so she needs to run to the southeast, so I need to make him come over here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Come on, work with me.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Okay, so far so good. We're on the third one. Save enough bullets for the last one. We are located at the middle area. The last one will be at the west side.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Okay, so I just need to distract him until he stays over here, and just one more. That's it.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
He is following me, right? Okay. Stupid camera angles. Is she done? Is she done? Did she do it?
Self-destruct system has been activated.
Yes! I made it! I beat it! Holy crud. Holy crud. I didn't think I was actually gonna beat it. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, grab that magnum right there. I see it right next to her. Shoot it. Use it.
Billy!
What do you mean, me? Use it. Scene only. Sayonara, baby.
Hey, Queenie!
Sayonara, baby.
Feast on this!
Yes. I beat Resident Evil 0 on what was equivalent to hard mode.
Rebecca, hurry!
Yeah, he really feasted on that bullet, and I'm so glad that it tore him into pieces. I am so happy about it right now. I really did not think I was going to get through that part. Oh my gosh, that was like stupid. I cannot believe the staircase thing actually worked. I just thought of the idea out of nowhere, and I just noticed that he wasn't moving, and I'm like, oh, I can cheese him right here. Oh man.
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about.
What, the one he can live in? Why would you want to live there? There's zombies everywhere.
I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now.
True. I mean, there is a zombie outbreak everywhere. What do you go through all of this with him and you're gonna give him a salute, give him a hug. You've been through so much and you're gonna do a salute. That's it? That's it? You're just walk away from him, you know?
Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah, no hug. No handshake. Just a salute. Why kill him? He's a good person. Well, that's it. That's Resident Evil 0. Holy crap. Now you know a little bit about Rebecca Chambers, the rookie STARS member, and Billy Cohen, one of my favorite characters. Although he kind of did frustrate me in this playthrough a little bit. But yeah, that's the end of Resident Evil. And the rank. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. You can now play Leech Hunter. And you can... Oh, that's actually a really cool outfit, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually kind of cool. I like it. But, yeah, there really was a challenge, wasn't it? Jesus Christ, this game was actually kind of absurdly difficult for a minute. And, oh man, that's one Resident Evil out of the way. Well, at least that knocks one out. And hopefully I might be able to finish maybe another one. I really wanted to do, actually, you know what, I might actually do more. Because I know that you recently mentioned in another video about Revelations 1 and 2, where you've never seen Revelations 1 or 2, and I actually wouldn't mind doing that. Since I already finished this Resident Evil, it means that it allows me to open up another window for another game. And for those of you who are curious about it, I do actually have another game in mind also as another backup, because I actually was... So as soon as I finish one more game, which is most likely to be another Crab's Treasure, because another Crab's Treasure is actually very close to the end of the game. So another Crab's Treasure and Silent Hill 2 Remake are probably the closest ones that I have to the end of the game. Because A Plague Tale, the sequel to another Plague Tale, that one is going to take probably 2 more videos. Silent Hill 2 Remake is about 2 more videos, but A Plague Tale is going to be about 3-hour videos. So from when I last noticed, I was speeding through the game if I did 3-hour videos for A Plague Tale, the sequel, and Silent Hill 2 Remake. I just basically have to go through the prison into the labyrinth area, and then something about like some kind of hotel or something, and after that the game is pretty much over. So Silent Hill 2 Remake's very close to done. You know, another Crab's Treasure also getting very close to done. There's a possibility I might even be able to finish the game in 1 video, but I'm more likely leaning towards 2 videos. But we'll see what happens, you know. So that's 3 games that are coming very close to its end. And as for Elden Ring, I actually found out I can reset my stats, which I actually remember that you can do that. I just never thought about doing it because the dexterity build is just not really doing too well. I mean, like, it was doing okay up until like nearly the mid to the end game. But the problem is that with the way that I've gone through all of Elden Ring, you know, I feel like I've made the game much harder on myself because, you know, I've been doing it very underleveled. And not to mention, I've been using very weak equipment because the equipment that I could be potentially using, such as like a great shield or something, is strength-based. And most of the weapons that I want to use, like the one that looks a little bit like the Bloodborne's wheel weapon. I forget what it's called. It's a wheel weapon, and I remember that that was a strength-based weapon. So I actually may go back to Renala when I come back to Elden Ring to do a reset on the stats and go with a full-on heavy-ass, you know, tanky build. And just beat the rest of the game from there because the game only has like 6 or 5 final bosses left in the game. And there's, you know, if you want to count the optional one, which is Melania. And so technically, that's really what my goal is when I return to Elden Ring. I feel like it's going to make the game a lot easier by going with a full-on power build and, you know, drop the whole dexterity build. And aside from that, you know, just a lot of games are coming close to its end. So when I come back as a backup, now that Resident Evil 0 is out of the way, this opens up for Revelations when I come back from my long work week. So I will be doing Revelations number 1, and then eventually Revelations number 2. And then after that, we'll follow Dead Aim. And from there on, I'll probably slow down on the Resident Evil games for a while because I'm not really sure if it's really important for me to do any of the other ones, since pretty much everybody's seen Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And, you know, that's where I can finally die off on the Resident Evil games, is right after I finish Revelations 1, Revelations 2, and then Dead Aim. And then maybe someday I'll probably return back to the Resident Evils, do a remake on the Code Veronica series, and then finish the rest of them. Because the thing is that with the new Resident Evil coming out, I really want to make sure that I leave an open slot on my games for when that one comes out. And I should be able to finish Revelations 1, if not maybe number 2 at the same time before the newest Resident Evil comes out in February. And, you know, we'll see what happens. Either way, you know, I'm going to be shooting for the moon when it comes to the newest games coming out. So, you know, that's going to be games like Code Violet, and just to give you guys an idea, I do have the second game that I'm going to be returning back to, which is Bayonetta. As you guys know, I did a Devil May Cry series, or, you know, Devil May Cry 1, and I mentioned that Bayonetta was probably the top competitor that almost outclassed Devil May Cry because of how amazing the story was, how amazing the gameplay was. Although I've never played Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 3, Bayonetta 1 is more than enough, and honestly, I just remember enjoying the game so much that, you know, and it's about the same length of a Devil May Cry game, so honestly, I really can't wait to come back to play this one, as well as the Revelations 1 game. But I'm also waiting, as you guys know. Let's take a look at the date. So Reanimal doesn't come out until February, so that's 1 game in February. Okay. Pragmata is quite a whiles away. That is in April. Pragmata is going to be a really great game. I know it is. It kind of reminds me of Vanquish, but it's really not Vanquish. It's actually kind of more of like a Resident Evil space game. And it really looks good. Honestly, I really, really cannot wait for Pragmata to come out. And so this one I'm definitely looking forward to. Code Violet, as you guys know, I've been really waiting on this one. So this is the dinosaur game and I'm really hoping that this one's going to be really good. I do plan to play all the way through it, so that's going to be a real interesting experience, seeing a horror that's better than Dino Crisis, hopefully. And this comes out on the 10th. I will be most likely available because my work week ends on the 4th of January, and it depends on whatever the way I'm scheduled through that time. So either way, when I come back, this game is coming out soon. And so expect that the dinosaur horror game is going to become the next big primary game that I come back to when I return. So I'm hoping you guys are excited for that, because I definitely am. And as for Requiem, that's going to be about 2 weeks after the release of not Pragmata. It's 2 weeks after Reanimal, which Reanimal is made from the same developers of Little Nightmares. However, it is not a Little Nightmares game. It is a different type of game of its own. And I'm really hoping that this one's going to be good. So yeah, 2 games in February, 1 in this month. Bunny Rampage coming out, going to be the next game also that I'm going to be playing once I come back. And so it's going to be a nice, interesting experience. But like I said, the 15th of January is when I wait for that really massive paycheck, so I might only have enough to really spare for one of those games until the 15th of January. And that's when I can actually push towards the rest of the games that I really want. So lots of things that I'm looking forward to. Hope you guys are looking forward to it as well. But either way, I had a lot of fun. Detective Rainy Desert's already out. I will come back to that one day. And then we're also waiting on Unfollow, which comes out on the 16th. So that makes 3 brand new games that are going to be releasing in January. So we're going to see how all of this turns out, and I really hope that we have a very fun time with it. But either way, just expect that January is going to be our big time together, and February especially. So yeah, we're going to have some fun February and January. Sound good? I know the screenshots look definitely scary, so definitely January 15th is where things are really going to kick off. All the games, financial, different types of content, possibly an upgrade to the microphone, going to the Shure SM7B, depending on how much I have left to spare by the time I'm done buying the rest of my stuff. Otherwise, late February, February is when I'm going to be doing the upgrade to the microphone either way. So, just expect a lot of good things to be happening January, February. It's going to be the biggest time for us for a lot of brand new games, like I said. So, and it's not even just for the PS5, but also possibly even for the Nintendo Switch, which I may end up eventually getting the Nintendo Switch number 2 so I can play those games, because they are not backwards compatible to the original Switch. So we'll see what kind of brand new stuff comes out in those months, and a lot of new things. So I'm really excited for that. And it's going to be slow period around that time, but my project behind the scenes is hopefully going to help fund and balance out all that loss that's going to happen after slow season starts. And it's going to leave me with a lot of open time to start streaming, and a lot of, just time to do the emotes. I'm catching up on the edited videos, and expect lots of good things. Anyways, thank you guys for tonight, and I will see you in about, I want to say 5 days. I want to say at least 5 days, because when they schedule me, I don't know what my schedule is like until Friday. And sometimes, since the schedule starts from Monday through Sunday, there's a time where from that Sunday, because it starts from Monday through Sunday, they can chain me even more than that. But they better not, because I'm going to have a very big fucking problem with it if it does. But either way, just I will let you guys know on YouTube for the post section. And on Twitch, it will update roughly around Friday or Saturday night of my time, of course, where I post the new schedule. So just expect either YouTube post or otherwise Twitch on my About section to update around that time to let you guys know what the new schedule is. And thank you for joining me, Era. Thank you for joining me, Henning. And thank you for joining me, Risha. So I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys the next time I return. So we're going to have a lot of fun with these new games. Sound good? And good night, all of you.